trouble. Hey, they don't understand how you can't be my babe. All I am is trouble, trouble, trouble. Hey.
I'm a flight attendant. I don't know.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my top 3 airlines that I've done research on and what I would recommend that you guys apply for. I'm pretty sure that every other airline has their benefits and has great qualities about them, but these are just my top 3. It's my personal opinion. So I just wanted to throw that out there as a disclaimer. And yeah, so I'm just going to go over what I've researched, the benefits of each airline that I applied for, and I'm not going to include my airline just to throw that out there because I don't want to be biased. If you guys want to hear my opinions and my recommendations, please keep watching. I know everybody wants to be in a legacy carrier, and that's everyone's dream. That was my dream too. I am going to include two of the legacy carriers. This is mommy life for you. Okay, so she wants to see. So yeah, so the first one is American. The reason why I say American is on my top 3 is because I did a lot of research on American. I applied 2 times. Each time you have to wait, like if you get rejected, I think you have to wait 6 months, and then if you go to the interview and you don't get called back, I think you have to wait a year, if I'm not mistaken. American was on my top 3. They had so many different city bases that I really liked. They had New York, which was on my top list of preferences that I really, if I was going to be a flight attendant, I wanted to be a New York based. So American has several bases. I think they have Boston, Chicago, Dallas, New York. I believe they have LA, if I'm not mistaken. Miami, they have San Francisco. And the last one is Washington, D.C. She wants to be a part of it. Honestly, the pay is really, really good. It's like the typical pay when you first start out. I know flight attendants range from between, like the major airlines range from like $20 to $28, I believe, as starting. I'm not too sure on other airlines what they start out, but I know that's like the range from like $20 to $28 an hour. And if you work for a regional, I believe they start you around $18, $19 an hour. Also, as far as picking up trips and getting awarded those trips with American, you're able to go to London, you're able to go to many different places overseas, not just the Caribbean like other airlines. That was a major thing that I wanted, was to be able to travel and explore different countries. It's a little heartbroken that they didn't pick me, but that's fine. I'm in the airline that I love out of all those. No, American is a really good airline to work for. They are hiring right now. I did check on careerflightattendant.com. I'll leave the link down below if you're looking to get hired as a flight attendant and you don't know where to look. They are always posting on there what airlines are hiring. That's a really good website. And I did see that American is hiring. And then the number 2 airline was my top, literally like my top 2 forever since I wanted to be a flight attendant, was Southwest. Not too many people talk about Southwest, but Southwest is one of the highest paid, the flight attendants there are one of the highest paid flight attendants in the industry. I don't really like their outfits, but there's pros or cons to everything. They have different bases too. They have a lot of bases on the West Coast. So the operating bases for Southwest is Atlanta, Baltimore, Chicago, LA, San Francisco, Oakland, Orlando, Phoenix, Houston. If I'm missing some, just correct me. Honestly, they have one of the highest paid profit sharing as well. They're very generous with profit sharing. So if you guys want to make good money, I would suggest applying to Southwest. But Southwest is actually not hiring right now. I didn't see them on the list for hiring, but they are a very good company. And I've seen a lot of good ratings as far as being a flight attendant. I'm not too sure about the flight attendant training or anything. Also, I want to let you know about the training. For American, I heard the training's pretty tough. I have a friend who left my airline to go to American, and it was really tough. She was really stressed out, and she said it was tough. So I'm not sure about Southwest. I don't have any friends at Southwest, but I'm sure every airline is tough when it comes to flight attendant training. Can I help you? She's teething really bad, and she's been a mama's girl, so that's why she wants to sit with me. They don't fly overseas, I believe. I think they go, the furthest is like to the Caribbean and South America. I believe they also go, they're going to Hawaii soon. I did get a call back, but my airline hired me, and I didn't want to chance it and not, like, let's say I said no to my company, and then I went to Southwest, and then they say no to me. So that's pretty much all about Southwest. Like I said, each airline has their pros and cons, but this was one of the airlines that, because I really, I like to make money. Who doesn't like to make money? And that was like a big key for me. So the number one airline that I applied to several times, about 3 times, was to Delta. Delta was like my number one airline that I've always dreamt of. I flew Delta many times before I became a flight attendant, and I was just like, they look so professional and poised and put together, and I really want to be a Delta flight attendant. So Delta was my first airline that I applied to. There's so many benefits with Delta. Delta actually raised their starting pay. I'm not too sure about it. I think it's 28. Don't quote me, but I believe it's one of those, it's like really high. It's really up there as far as starting pay. So that's why a lot of people like to want to join Delta, because their starting pay is like above others. Their profit sharing is also very generous. They're one of the highest paid profit sharing companies. I do have several Delta flight attendant friends that absolutely love it. They love the layovers, they love the bases. Delta has a lot of bases as well in the East Coast and the West Coast. I think there's Atlanta, Detroit, LA, New York, and then LaGuardia also. And I'm pretty sure there's more bases, but they have a lot of bases. I don't know what she's doing. She's like looking at herself in this mirror. Delta has a lot of destinations to lay over, so you're not limited just to the US, you're not limited to just the Caribbean, and you're not limited to like the West Coast. So that was a big plus for me too. I just wanted to travel the world and be a Delta flight attendant, and yeah, it's actually, they say it's really hard to get in Delta. They say there's over 100,000 applicants every year, and they only accept so many. But I say if you have a good resume, make sure your resume is good and show that your customer experience, your customer service experience. You dress like a flight attendant when you go to the interview. You look put together. Another thing with Delta, they do the STAR method. So try to study the STAR method, Google it, look it up. If you really want to apply for Delta and you really want to get hired, make sure you study, and that was my mistake. I didn't study at all to apply. I just went in there like cold turkey for the first time, and then the second time I tried to study and I was just too nervous because I wanted it so bad, and I just failed miserably. And then the third time I did study, and I was just still so nervous. I never came back from that. My top 3 airlines, obviously I don't work for any of those 3. My airline has many benefits as well, and I'm not gonna say it on camera. That's why I didn't want to say it on camera. So really, girl, if you guys have any questions or anything about being a flight attendant or any research, you guys have any questions about that, please let me know. I'll answer as much as I can. I've done a lot of research about most of the airlines that are out there. I applied to Republic Airways, I applied to American Eagle, I applied to US Airways, I applied to United, I applied to like almost all the airlines that you can think of. I even applied to Emirates. That's how desperate I was to be a flight attendant. Even though I didn't want to live in Dubai, I just wanted to be a flight attendant. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it. If I get hired, I'm gonna try it. But I wasn't about to live in Dubai. Like, that's crazy. I didn't want to leave my family. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am gonna be posting this on Friday. She's tired. Say hi. Hi to the people. Now you're shy? I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Please leave your comment down below, and also let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm gonna do, I did see some requests for DIYs, and I'm gonna start working on that today. All right, have a great day. Bye. Did you go poop-boo? Huh? Ooh, girl. Really?